Welcome to BingeCast. Everybody, it is episode 8, I think.
It's 9.
No, is
you're
it?
a dickhead.
Is it actually?
You're a fucking dickhead. We fucked it up again. Listen, he's impossible to work with. I'm not gonna lie. None of us know anything.
How am I? I mean, I just click record, man. I listen to us talk.
I click button.
What you don't understand is I listen to us through editing to us two
and
talk
I don't.
Approximately at least 8 hours of my week is listening to us talk about nothing. and then I have to edit it and be like, this is great. This is wonderful.
That's actually what I hate mostly about the editing process is the fact that everything we do turns from, oh my God, this is good content, I love hearing this, to, oh my God, make it stop.
Actually, I will say a lot of the time, and I mean, this is very cut short. Well, welcome to the episode. Yeah. It's like a lot of, I'll edit and I'll be like chuckling. I'll be like, that's good. That's a good bit. That's a good bit.
Yeah.
And then
5
minutes later, I'm like, this is boring.
No. The third time around that I see the same bit, I'm like, okay, I don't like this bit anymore. I'm done with this bit.
Yeah. I get that.
But that's editing and all. But
anyways, that is editing all.
Welcome back to episode 9.
Episode 9. I said that earlier. I will definitely edit myself saying 9, so it's okay.
Yeah, that one like you did in the other episode. That one little.
I do the
AI voice. I
do the AI voice. Yeah.
Now we have the binge. We should keep that. I love that.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
No,
it's so random. Binge.
It's just a lot better than because I did that. I said my name in one of the episodes, and we're trying to be Vidal and Wade, right? So I just had an AI voice say Vidal.
Yeah. So Wade and Vidal.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's more fun than a beep because beeps are like 100%. What's happening? Did they say a slur? No, I just said my name. No,
he definitely said a slur. He's the worst kind as well.
That is
started with N as well.
Don't put that. No.
I'm putting that out
there. I hate this guy.
I said it. I said it.
I feel like I'm the most PC person in the room. Every day I rewatch this podcast trying to make sure that we don't say horrible shit and edit it off. And I can't. Like, that's too much work.
That's impossible with me. You can't do that.
It is literally impossible. This guy says so many fucking horrible things in the
I don't say horrible things. I say true things.
Also, I just realized something.
What?
We have a guest.
We do.
We have a guest this episode.
Say hi to the guest.
Say hi to Eddie.
Eddie the man.
Eddie, that's the camera. If you that's not the way to look.
Right here, Eddie. Yeah.
Eddie is my family dog, and I am taking care of him for the weekend. So
little cute patootie.
So since we're recording the podcast on a Saturday, I have to invite him. Like, we have to get him here.
Yeah.
He has a lot of opinions about the world,
and we'll give him his turn to talk.
Eventually, maybe
when he wants to talk. Eddie doesn't like to talk that
much. He's actually a very quiet dog. He is 12 years old. He's a corgi, and I'm sure that a lot of you are going, "Oh, no, he's a little demon. He's a little demon child." See, now like he's trying to eat him. He's like, actually, I might eat you guys. So Eddie, and one little side note is that at my parents' place, he's not allowed to be on the couch. But at my place, he is, because I'm the fun uncle. Someone's got to be the fun uncle.
Not even fun brother.
Yeah, fun brother.
You guys have been together, but like living together for a long time. Well, right?
Yeah, I've known this guy for 12 years.
Exactly, like almost since you were young. Like
exactly.
So was that 8, 7?
Do you know what my age minus 12 is? Because it's not 8 and 7.
Listen, math ain't my strong suit.
No, clearly. Holy shit. I mean,
when did you get Eddie?
When did I get? I mean, we got my other dog in like 2009, so we got Eddie in 2011.
11.
That doesn't make any sense because he would be a lot older than. I don't know. I don't do math either.
There's no way you don't know when you got Eddie. This is Eddie, by the way.
Yeah. If you haven't figured it out, that's Eddie. I mean, we're planning on calling this the Eddie episode or the EDDIESODE. I'm still.
Oh, the EDDIESODE is.
The EDDIESODE is fun.
The EDDIESODE is banger.
The thumbnail is just him.
This whole episode is going to be about a dog.
Yeah,
and we love.
We're going to interview him on the pressing matters of the world, like what he thinks about Elon Musk, since that's usually what our go to, and also what he thinks about the state of America right now.
We're gonna listen to the socioeconomic state by Eddie himself.
Yeah, and he has a lot of opinions. I'll tell you that much right now. He's actually a very angry little guy.
But actually, the first thing I do want to talk about is the fact that something you said earlier that pisses me off.
Oh, dear.
And I don't even want to. I didn't even want to hear it again, but I had to make sure the podcast heard it as well.
Okay.
Tea is not a vegetable soup. I just want to no. Before you go on,
let me give you background story as to where this question comes from.
No, okay. Before I'm just gonna say that's the statement that he's saying. Vegetable.
Yeah. Well, no,
soup is a tea.
Listen. I agree with the statement,
Come here, Eddie. I can't take this. I can't take
the emotion. Oh my god, the emotions of hot dog. No, I will say I do actually agree with the statement. I didn't come up with it. The backstory for this is I watched this show called The Detectors, something like that. It's about a bunch of like people that go around with metal detectors finding shit in the ground. It's like a British TV show from like.
Wait, finding in the ground or like in the airport?
No, in the ground. No, they go over like on the ground,
on the beach and stuff.
Yeah, but they just do it in like British forests.
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
It's about two loser guys trying to like find gold, I guess, and like historical artifacts, and they don't find anything, obviously.
Right. So they find like fun, weird ass stuff.
No, they find fucking bottle caps and shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but no, one of the guys, he eventually asked his ex-wife in this show, "Can you make me some tea?" And she's like, "Yes, sure, I'll do that." And then it's about, she asked him, "How do you like your tea?" And bear in mind, ex-wife, so they've been married. And she doesn't know what kind of tea he has, which I'm sure for a British person is basically like, social suicide. So
yeah,
it's like worse than cheating, I believe.
It's like you can't fuck with the man's tea.
Exactly, you can't fuck with that. You gotta know his tea. And he's like, I like one bit of sugar because if there's no sugar in it, tea is just vegetable soup. And you know what? I pondered. I sat on my rock and I pondered.
And you pondered to what? What is the conclusion?
The fact that I agree. I agree. It is vegetable soup.
How is it vegetable soup?
Because it clearly is. What do you mean?
It's leaves?
Yes.
Leaves are not vegetables.
That is true.
Boom, done.
That is true. Unless it's a potato leaf. Because like then
of course. Okay, give me a tea with one potato leaf in it.
Chamomile. No. Okay.
Wait. What's the big three of teas? Tea leaves.
Black tea.
Camille?
Black tea, chamomile.
What is it called in English?
Chamomile, I think. Like 8 Mile, but without Eminem.
I should go on. That was a good one. So chamomile without the 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I don't know. Yeah. Chamomile and black tea, chamomile, whatever. Black tea, and I think I don't know what the last one is.
Green tea.
Green tea, green tea,
literally. Black tea, and camel tea.
Not camel tea.
Camille tea. God, we need to know. Okay, we need to share this
camel tea.
It's gotta
you
be
think
camel.
they make tea on camels? Let me just say, I've seen a camel in real life, and they don't produce tea. They produce milk that you make.
A camel and I've eaten a camel. I know what a camel is.
A camel?
Of course I have.
What the? Why do you say? Of course I have.
Brother, I'm African.
I wasn't gonna make that assumption.
Oh, look at this white guy having no knowledge of culture.
Oh my fucking Eddie! Please get over here. I beg of you, buddy.
Eddie's with me.
Eddie is with you.
I'm taking over Eddie.
I really hope you guys can see him because he's a wonderful, enjoyable. But okay, so you've tasted camel, but I've just camel milk.
No. Yeah, camel milk. Oh, camel milk in and of itself is disgusting.
Yes, I didn't enjoy it.
It's disgusting. The best thing, camel milk with Camille tea, which is
chamomile. I think it's just chamomile.
Chamomile?
Yeah.
Oh, so chamomile tea with camel milk.
Mm-hmm.
Banger. That is Somali milk in a nutshell.
I'm trying to remember what camel milk tastes like because I remember it tastes like dusty.
It tastes like buttermilk.
Oh, I do fuck with buttermilk. I just didn't fuck with camel milk.
You don't drink buttermilk.
I
don't drink it straight.
I will go grab that shit on my fridge right fucking now and down it.
Well, yeah, you're using it for food, but you're not drinking that shit.
I'd love to. Okay. I don't know about you, but when we were younger, we in school you'd order like a milk menu, right? Like a milk, like you could order different milks in school.
Yeah,
and that would be brought to you at lunchtime.
Mini milk.
Yeah, exactly. You get the mini milk, and I got the fucking buttermilk.
There's no.
I did.
I remember you telling me this.
Exactly.
I'm as disgusted then as I am now.
No, it was wonderful. I loved it.
So you actually like buttermilk, by the way. We're gonna put it up here. I don't care. The editing is gonna be tough for you right here, but this is can milk.
Yeah, I'm
condiment
gonna
right here, which is buttermilk.
Actually, I'm literally just gonna go take a picture of the milk in my fridge and put it up there.
Yeah, exactly. And that milk is disgusting.
Why do you have a favorite?
Hey, listen.
Why do you have a favorite?
He likes black people. Don't worry about
What
it.
the I'm sure he's an ally. That's for sure.
He's an ally. My nigga.
Saying that to the whitest dog in the world. This guy.
But anyway, back to the buttermilk. Honestly, buttermilk is not a milk you can drink.
Yes,
That's
you can.
all I gotta
I mean,
say.
you
It's
okay.
an add-in.
You can definitely drink buttermilk, 100%. Because I did it.
But it's just so. It's a sour milk.
Exactly.
You're
like who
drinking
doesn't like
outdated milk.
that? It's not
That's
outdated.
healthy.
It's literally a process. It doesn't fucking
outdated
matter.
milk
It
that's
doesn't fucking
healthy.
matter.
It's
Either way,
outdated milk
tea
that's healthy.
is definitely vegetable soup.
All right, that's what we're talking about. I forgot.
No, but it's just, okay. I fully understand what you're saying in the sense that when I heard the statement, I too was dumbfounded at the words that have been said. But like,
It is true. It's
Like,
it's greenery.
let's think.
And
Okay,
soup.
maybe it's not vegetable
It's not
soup, but it is
though.
soup.
It is not soup.
It's soup.
It's soup
Just like
in my head.
miso soup is also soup.
No, but soup in my head, you need more ingredients than any greenery
But then,
for it to be a soup.
then I say miso soup as like a.
Miso is that's a lot of ingredients before it becomes a soup,
Well,
and it becomes thick. It becomes thick because of the ingredients.
No,
it's
it
not
doesn't.
water.
Have you never had miso soup?
Bitch, I've had miso soup a lot of times.
Yeah, what do you mean it's thick? It's just fluid
No, it's not
in water.
thick, but it's thicker than water.
Well, I mean, yeah, you had.
And tea is at the same consistency
Is
as
that
water.
okay? So that's your argument for this.
That is my argument.
Okay.
As soon
It's
as it becomes
consistency
thicker,
wise?
yeah. When it's thicker than water,
I'm actually curious now.
yeah. When
give me
it's
a second.
thicker than water, then it's not then it's not a tea or
What?
water or any type of drink. Then it's a soup
What is the definition
of soup.
of that? Okay. Yep. Of soup. Yep. Oh my God! Why are these fucking things so horrible?
Are you okay?
No, I'm just looking at the like suggested results, and they were really bad. What is the definition of soup? A liquid or typically savory and made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in stock of water.
Wait, tea
A
still...
substance or mixture regarded as resembling soup in appearance or consistency, which I would argue tea does.
Tea does. Yeah, boiling vegetables, that is tea.
Yeah.
But what is a vegetable? Let's go back to the details.
Okay. We don't have to go to culinary school today. My main argument is that I heard the take, and I was like, that is crazy, but also maybe I kind of agree with it. So yeah, so we're establishing right now, and Eddie, you agree. Tea is definitely soup.
Don't pull Eddie into your dumbass argument. Don't do that. Eddie's here.
He's my dog. I gotta try.
Hey, where is he right now?
Okay, shut the fuck
that's
up.
right.
I see. Okay, to the audio listeners, if you're on Spotify or any other audio platform, please rate us highly. That'd be very appreciated. But also, you're missing a fucking show right now.
Yeah, because Eddie right here is just sitting beside me.
He is chilling, and he looks like a guy that want to leave the couch, which I don't know.
No,
I'm assuming he would jump down, but
yeah, he looks like he's chilling.
he's just kind of dangling.
Is he dangling?
He's kind of dangling.
I can only see his head.
I mean,
I don't want him to dangle. If he wants to get down, I want him to get down.
I mean, he would jump down if anything, but that's okay. I mean, another one that we brought up in the podcast would be, which you said, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
the condiments and sauce / vice versa thing.
That's another soup versus liquid argument, but this is another version of it. So here we got the sauce versus condiment. What is a condiment? What is a sauce?
Well, I think the main thing is that what your take was that your take wasn't, but you'd heard to take that condiments are sauce.
I want to hear your statement first because I know what my statement is. So I want to hear yours first because yours is convoluted.
Mine's convoluted.
And you cook more. You know more about food than I do.
I do like to cook. I'm a cookery man.
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie, you got to jump down, buddy.
You
might have to move. What a good little guy you are. Yeah, good. Hey, sit the fuck back down.
Hey, yeah, give me some time. Damn.
The only issue is now he wants treats. But I'm gonna edit that little part
The
out,
episode is a bit convoluted right now because we have a special guest, right?
We have a special guest
is very needy.
and he's about to unplug the microphone.
He's very needy. There you go.
He's going to the camera.
Oh my. W Eddie.
Bye, Eddie. Have fun. But I'm happy everyone got to meet him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's such a little guy, you know? How can you not?
But anyway, what were we talking?
And I mean, anywho, we got condiments and sauce. Because, I mean, the take you heard was that condiments are sauce, which I actually, when you said it, kind of agreed with. I don't think it's a ridiculous take.
It is.
Why?
It is.
Why?
Okay, so listen.
Why is it ridiculous?
Okay, you got sauces, right?
Yes, you got béarnaise
the
sauce.
only
You
reason
got
why
hollandaise sauce. You got fucking brown sauce.
No, I'm just gonna say this right now because the only reason you say that is because of the fact that you have like the sauces, like béarnaise sauce. Béarnaise sauce, you're obsessed with.
Yes, I am big time obsessed with it. I will eat that shit with a spoon if I can.
Which is disgusting.
but I fully agree. That is disgusting. But
that's
in every
sauce.
other way,
that's not a condiment. Béarnaise is not a condiment.
No, I agree. And that, but
anything you make in a pot is not a condiment.
Do you know how tomato fucking ketchup is made? It's in a pot.
Fabric.
Yes, it's made in a factory, but it's still going through a pot at some point because you gotta boil it down.
But you know what I'm saying? When you're actually cooking something up, brown sauce.
Okay,
like any type of sauce.
I go buy a béarnaise sauce from fucking Netto. I go buy a ketchup from fucking Netto. They're both made in a fucking fabric.
No, okay. No, you're not listening. You're not listening.
I'm not listening. Okay, even though I have your fucking voice in my head constantly.
Listen. Okay, so when you're eating something, right? Let's say you're eating a steak. You eat it with béarnaise sauce, right?
But people eat steak with tomato
ketchup.
Yeah,
right.
They do.
That's a condiment. Mustard, condiment. Dressing, condiment. Put some brown sauce on that. That's sauce. Put some red wine sauce on it. That's sauce.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I understand the other side of it. Cause like, what do you mean?
Google Eddie, don't do that. Eddie, don't do that.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Listen, so I actually search what is a sauce.
What constitutes a sauce?
Yeah,
what?
Because a sauce has to be something that's sauce panned.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, it's in a saucepan.
Okay, so we got the AI oversight here. A sauce is a liquid or semi-solid food preparation that is used to add flavor, moisture, and sometimes texture to another dish, which encapsulates tomatoes, ketchup.
It's not intended to stand alone meal, but rather enhances the taste and overall eating experience.
Which
of
is
food
still ketchup. That is ketchup.
Listen.
I mean, I've met people that eat ketchup alone. I am, as a person that would eat béarnaise sauce alone, we're both in the same boat here. This is Noah's Ark. This is Noah's Ark, and we're the last animals alive.
I'm finding my peace to not completely lose my shit right now. So, you know what? No. You know what? We'll postpone this talk to another time. I will.
What do you mean? No.
I will fully go in deep to my cooking era to actually explain to you how it's different, because it is different.
There's no postpone. No, but I agree with you. It is different, but like I still think you can put them in sort of the same category.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
You're such a fence sitter. You're on either side of the fence. You're just a fence sitter. Take one or each. Don't stay on both sides.
I like staying on both sides.
Oh my god, fence sitter.
Also, listen, I don't fuck with ketchup. That's why
I don't talk politics with this guy.
Also, I don't fuck with ketchup. Ketchup sucks.
Ketchup sucks.
It's big time, actually, yeah. That we can agree on.
Actually,
thank you.
We'll take that.
Ketchup fucking ass.
Chili mayo sauce.
Sauce?
Imagine.
That is insane.
Hey, if you say ketchup is a sauce, then chili mayo is one as well. If chili mayo is not a sauce, then ketchup is not a sauce. That means condiments is not a sauce, and then that means I'm right.
But that's the. Shut the fuck up real quick. Okay, what the fuck?
That means I'm right.
That means I'm right. Kind of fucking pushing up the glasses. Oh my god. Shut. What? Okay, I'm not saying that condiments and sauce are the same fucking thing. Okay, I understand they're different.
You're saying that the definition of it might actually make sense to be the same.
Well, it does. The literal definition by the AI oversight, which is clearly
AI. Now you want to get an AI?
No, I was literally about to say, which is most of the time very inaccurate because it's bullshit. But what it's right now, it's in my favor, so therefore I will favor it. because I'm human and I'm flawed, just like AI.
How about this thing? You being wrong and me being right happens a lot, right?
It happens
a lot. Wait, calm down. It happens a lot.
Fucking cut.
and it happens a lot, and I want to see in this next situation whether or not I'm going to be wrong or right as well, because I know that this is going to bang.
The next situation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the next
situation? And that next situation is, if you escape from prison.
From prison?
I just said prison. But if you escape from prison and I escape from prison,
okay,
then who is gonna do better?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably you.
Why? Because I'm black.
No, because I'm a weak bitch. I don't think I'd survive in prison in the first place. I'm a twink looking motherfucker. I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, no, but honestly, reason why I'm talking about it is the fact that, like, you know,
stop eating my cables.
Or yo,
Eddie,
we got our special guest eating cables right now. Yeah, come here. Don't eat cables.
Go back to your. What are you saying? Sorry.
What we're talking about was the fact that, so apparently in Orlando. Orlando prison. Some people escaped.
Orlando prison.
Like 7, 8, 9 people, whatever, escaped.
I mean, does it say on the post?
Yeah, it says how many at that point in time.
How many? Not that it matters that much, but I still
how many
feel
are
like
caught from the Orlando prison
escaped. Orlando prison escape. May 2025. 25 New Orleans jailbreak. Is that it?
Yep.
May 6, 10 inmates.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.
Yeah, so 10 inmates. But if you go back to the link that I sent,
okay,
we have a timeline of who was caught and who was not.
Ooh,
which is actually interesting.
This is it. Tweeted by AddXS. SXD Carter. I don't know. You got to shout out something. I don't know. If you were one of these people, whatever. By BNO News. Breaking. Another inmate captured after escaping from New Orleans jail and still at large.
Still at large. I like that sentence.
Still at
and
large.
He's still at large.
He's still
walking around.
He is currently evading all of the possible police officers in the near area. And we've got hitting the home run.
Atlantic accent coming in through.
I wish I could do that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got
wanted, 4 here.
4 captured.
I think 2 more. I'm not sure, but at the date of this time, I think 2 more are caught. So that will be either one of those right there who are not caught. Which is funny. Like, it's weird to see live people escaping and being caught.
It's like movie type shit.
Yeah,
it's movie type shit.
It's such a
movie Prison Break. It's like any other Prison Break movie.
It's like watching
Shawshank Redemption. I don't know if they escape in that movie, but it's in the prison. I think
exactly. It's like watching Prison Break all over again.
Yeah,
but live.
I do like one tweet here. Last Man Standing updated odds. Van Buren plus 150. Donald 250. People do not believe in Massey. People are not fucking with Massey.
But the funny thing is, one of them, I don't know which one, was caught with him sleeping on a bus bench.
Yeah.
Where
where else are you
bystander?
Realistically,
Yeah, but a bystander should come up to him and then films him. So, wait, I've seen this guy before. And then he films him because he probably wants that 20K reward or whatever you can get. Like, you can get some kind of reward from it. So he like films it, boom, 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 and then he's like, what are you doing? Are you good? And he's like, leave me alone.
Which, understandably so, I'm trying to get from prison.
Yeah,
fuck out of my face,
like,
please.
let me get 4 hours in before I run again.
Yeah, honestly,
shit.
You know? I mean, okay, depending on what the fuck they did.
Oh, no, he needs to get locked up again. I don't think any of these guys are... If you escape from prison, you have a life sentence.
No,
there's no reason to not escape.
Yeah, I mean,
you got a long time.
Well, okay, you're going for weed. Like I hope for your renewed life outside of prison.
You don't have a lot of time if you're going for weed unless you were caught in the 80s or 90s.
No. There's a guy not that too long, like not too long. He got like 13 years.
What in America?
Yeah,
bro, half the country is legal now.
Yes, that's
no
why
way
it's crazy.
It's still a heavy like Nixon era is where it was fucked up.
It was definitely crazy beforehand, but like Ben and Jerry's, the ice cream company, which sounds crazy to tie into the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. They're actually a very politically active company.
What does that mean?
Ben and Jerry's
politically active. What do you mean?
Politically active.
Oh, politically active.
Yeah, they fight the fight for especially weeds, a lot of them, and black on black crimes, a lot of them, and just in general, the incarceration of people that minorities
don't deserve it.
Yeah, incarceration of minorities.
So like the justice, like there's many orgs that have like, let's get the right justice for the right people.
Exactly, and then it's funny because Ben and Jerry's, the ice cream company, is very fucking big in that. Insane. No, Ben and Jerry's is a huge W.
That's why I always like the brown fudge.
Yeah,
the brown fudge hit.
Okay, we didn't have to make that comparison. But nonetheless, I mean, the odds for fucking Massey here and Tony and Antoine. I thought it was Anthony for a second. I was like, I can't read this far.
You mean Linton Van Buren?
It's Antoine T. Massey. The bottom left guy.
Oh, yeah, Antoine T. Mazzy.
Yeah.
He looks like someone who never needs to get out again.
No, but that's the thing. He got 1,200 odds, so they're also clearly not betting on this guy. He also has face tattoos, which I could imagine makes it hard to escape.
I think no matter what, if you escape from prison, you're escaping because of the fact that you're never going to see daylight again.
Probably, yeah.
Like if you have 3 years on some drug charge, you're not going to escape.
But hear me out. Hypothetical. We got 4 of these people. They're like, I'm here for a lifetime. I'm going to escape. Yeah. You got 5
at least half kill someone.
You got 5 other dudes that's like, I just don't want to be here. What's your plan?
Yeah, all the cellmates.
Yeah.
So half are actually the ones who want to escape.
Half of them should
cellmates.
definitely be locked the fuck back up, and half of them are in for a weed crime they did when they were 19. You know?
And at the end of the day, these guys escaped for them to capture.
Yeah, we went on a whole fucking tangent there.
Like being captured is insane, by the way. Like escaping, and if I got captured while escaping, I would hate myself. Because I'm just fucked.
I mean, big time. You fucked it big time.
Like,
also, at the same time, I feel like it's hard. It's so hard to escape.
If you really think about it, like
you have
to cook up a plan before you escape.
I'm sure they. I assume.
I don't assume they did. 4 of them got caught within. So what is it? 10 days, 15 days.
But that's pretty. I mean,
first week is the most important. You need to get out of Orlando.
That's what I was about to say. Like it's impressive after 13 days that you still get caught. Get the fuck out of the county. Get the fuck out of the state.
You're just going out there. So those 4, I'm going to assume, just got caught in Orlando. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. They just got caught in the vicinity of the place. And then the rest
you keep saying Orlando while it's in New Orleans.
That's Orlando, no?
No.
Oh.
Orlando's in Florida. Whole different state.
New Orleans is Florida as well.
No, it's in Louisiana.
Oh, that's right. That's the French part.
Yeah, I mean,
sure. I forgot.
Yeah, there's the French quarters in New Orleans.
That's right. I remember watching about witches and vampires. And
dude, I've always wanted to go to New Orleans because they got so much witchcraft and like haunted shit.
I want to remember that crazy ass slave house they had. That's the
I don't know about this.
Yo, they had like one white woman who had the most insane.
It's
slave
the
house.
Deep South. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but she had the craziest slave house, like where she had a whole loft of pure torture for the slaves.
I hope she died a painful fucking death. Well, no, I meant that with every single.
That sounded so sarcastic.
Oh
my god, I hope.
I'm getting canceled now. Shit. No, I didn't. Guys. I did. I hope she's still, writhing in her grave. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope that bitch burns. Anyways.
Did she burn? That's a real question. She might have been a witch. The Salem witch trials. They got her.
The whole thing.
Nonetheless, actually, what do you want from this topic? Because we've been talking about how to escape prison for like 10 minutes.
I was about to say.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I got too distracted by Eddie.
And what I was about to say is, okay, I escape, you escape.
Yes.
Boom. New Orleans prison.
I'm getting furthest.
What is the first thing that you do?
The first thing I do?
Yeah, just think about it. What is the first thing you do?
Because I'm assuming there's no money. You have no money on you.
No.
Exactly. You have nothing on you.
Okay, wait. Let me give you the 3 criteria. Mm-hmm. You have 1 contact on the outside. You have phone a friend. Phone a friend, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that would obviously be the first thing then.
Yeah. But then again, so you have him, but you can get busted together, and he doesn't really gonna want to get busted. So he's gonna give you some help. So he's gonna drop something off, maybe drop a car on with the keys in it, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure, that'd be nice.
Anything, and then you have a new set of clothes as soon as you get out. Mm-hmm. Those 2 things, nothing more.
I mean, but I feel like that's. I mean, I get
that's enough, right?
Yes, that's 100% enough.
Is that enough?
Just drive the fucking main.
Right, so you drive to the highway and the highway's closed off.
You get the fuck away.
The highway's closed off.
Why would it be closed off?
Because 7 people escaped from the prison. Are you dumb?
There's surely more than one highway.
No,
there has to be.
In America, there's 3 states. Oh, what? So was it Louisiana? There's 3 states.
Yeah, there's Louisiana, there's Georgia, and there's Florida. Kentucky is somewhere. I think Kentucking up and whatever.
So Kentucky, Florida, and Georgia.
It would
Georgia
be
up, Kentucky left, and then
Kansas maybe on top. We're triggering so many people by not knowing any
geography,
but whatsoever. I used to know all the 50 states, but not anymore. U.S. states. Not that this really matters.
We just need a
like an actual picture. We got how many states in the U.S.? We're gonna open this bad boy up right here. Oh my God, I'm the USA leader.
Where's Louisiana? Where's the goddamn Louisiana?
Louisiana's here.
There it is. So you got Mississippi to the right.
You got Mississippi, Arkansas,
top.
and you got Texas.
Mm.
So that's what you have.
Right. So you can go left and go into Texas, where you're gonna get fucked. Go right into Mississippi. Basically, I'm going
to Arkansas, 100%.
There's four big highways probably between those states where you can go into them.
I think there's.
And you're fucked on all highways.
I think there's more, but sure, let's just go with that.
Yeah.
There's 4 highways, escapes. You cannot escape the state.
Right. So you have to go through you're in Louisiana. This shit is swampy as hell, from what I remember. About Louisiana.
Yeah, probably. I've never been. I don't know.
It's really south.
Yes, it is. It is the south of the south.
Yeah.
To be fair.
So it's kind of swampy. You go up, and boom, and you get closer to Arkansas, Oklahoma. You got to walk through the forest, anacondas, alligators, the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, honestly, I would either find, and this is unfair because I know a motherfucker that lives in Mississippi, and I know Mississippi is a fucking.
And what now? Tell him.
It's a swamp, yes. It's a fucking shit place.
Is this one? I feel like
Mississippi
Florida
sucks, mate. They got 4 S's in their name. That is too many S's for a state to have.
That's too goddamn Mississippi.
If I say Mississippi 4 times in a mirror, I'm expecting Bloody Mary to show up, but dyslexic. So, like, you know.
She shows up with a Bud Light.
Yeah, she's like, hey, yo, what's all you doing? We're going to go to a college party. I'm like, I'm good, actually. No, we're fine. We're not roofing anyone here. But no, I would get the fuck into Mississippi. Because Mississippi is a swamp, shitty ass place, and I say this from what I've heard. So you could hide 100% in like whatever like Mississippi forest, and no one would ever find you. Wait there for literally 2 weeks.
Yeah. Swamp out. Just instead of camp out, you swamp out.
Hunt fucking, because they are forest. So literally just like try to be a fucking hunt guy.
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Eat frogs and stuff.
Yeah, shit like that.
Honestly, that'll work. Because I think the main key to actually surviving when you prison escape, you stay secluded.
Yes,
inside,
for long enough until it's like
like a year inside. Not inside. You need to get out of Louisiana as fast as fuck.
Oh, big time.
Don't even stay in Louisiana.
You have to cross state lines.
And exactly. And then you go across the state, but you just stay within that little cross. So you just stay within the vicinity of where you crossed and you just chill out.
Oh, you think so? I think you got to get away from the fucking...
Because if you go too deep, then you go into a neighborhood or you meet people that you don't know and then boom, boom,
But
boom.
I think it's important. I think it's important you meet people you don't know and then you just have to lie to them.
Nah, because Mississippi, Arkansas, and Texas on that right side.
Yeah, if I'm going, I'm fine. If you're going, they're racist as fuck.
Yeah, but... I mean, true, but they definitely heard about like, okay, we got like
they did
and
that's maybe where
colored people who escaped.
Honestly, I think that's maybe where like Arkansas is better. I think if you can get to Oklahoma, that'd be ideal.
Exactly.
Oklahoma is the whatever place.
I'm thinking
no one fucking knows anybody.
Zigzag north. That's what I'm thinking. You zigzag across the straight through forest.
Well, I mean,
you never go into populated cities.
Yeah,
you zigzag all the way.
I mean, then again, I think the ideal thing you can do is literally get to the main Vermont area.
Like that's a long way.
No. Hear me out. I agree.
I'll hear you out.
And we agreed that the highways are locked off. So you can't
zigzag through forest and greenery.
You can't do that. Realistically, you cannot do that.
You can.
It would be too straining on the car. I'm assuming it's a shit fucking car. You're not getting a fucking.
I mean, I don't think you're driving. I'm talking about trekking, so it's gonna take 2 years for you to get to Vermont.
And that's what I'm saying. Impossible. That's not gonna work out. What I'm saying is, you go lay low in one of the surrounding states. I would probably say Oklahoma's best. Because it's very whatever. Like, I've never been, but I've heard it's a shitty fucking place.
But Oklahoma's kind of...
Shout out to all my Oklahoma homies. Oklahomies? Wow, I'm so fast.
Wordplay.
But no, I would hide out for a couple months, and then as soon as the highways were like starting to be pretty open again, and we're kind of forgetting about this.
You have no nothing.
Exactly. I would get the fuck to...
You get stopped by one cop car, you're done.
Okay, easy. Go to Wyoming. No one gives a shit in Wyoming. They only have 2 things. They have potatoes and white people.
I think the only way you could actually reasonably get out
Utah
is
become Mormon.
No. I mean, yeah, that's the end point. But you just go through everywhere.
Yeah, that's the ideal goal here.
Yeah, honestly, it is.
Wait, really?
Imagine you just go through all the foresty parts and survive through Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska. You just surviving, and then you go through backyards, steal clothes to look more fresh, and shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you actually get to Montana where nobody knows who you are. It's been 6 months.
Cares.
Nobody cares. It's been 6 months. And then you
you escape to Canada.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck would you not rather live there?
But you still need an identity. So you need to like make up one, and then you go to Montana DMV, and you're like, hey, yeah, nah, my mama kicked me out when I was like 17. So my name is Jaquante.
Yeah, all right, you 32-year-old man.
Yeah.
Who is still wearing prison clothes.
I come in and fucking the
whole orange
bright,
suit.
Yeah,
the orange
bright orange.
Like, hi, my name is Sean. My mom kicked me out when I was 17. So
don't mind the shackles, by the way.
I need a new ID. And they're like, okay. First of all, no. Like, what about the police is here?
What about the shackles? Fashion choice.
Also, they don't wear shackles in prison, surely. Still. I don't know. I assume they don't.
You don't know prison.
Of course, I've never been. Why the fuck would I know? Also, you say you don't know prison as if the only idea of prison you have is from Prison Break and SVU. You fucking.
I know more about prison than you would, boy.
Shit, man. Dogging me for not watching shitty crime drama.
I just know that you do have shackles on only when you're getting transported. So you don't have shackles on when you escape.
And where do you know that from, huh?
Every American produced.
Well, that's what I'm saying because it's good for drama. I mean, it might be a real thing. I don't know. I wouldn't fucking know.
It is a real thing.
Okay.
Of course, when you're getting transported, you do have.
I mean, to be fair, this is not a controversial opinion at all, but like American prisons are the closest thing to shared slavery in like the modern world.
It is.
And like, and when I say the modern world, I mean like no.
I think China steals the #1 spot.
But America's sure, maybe, and also maybe like some
North Korea.
Yeah.
Maybe they got the #1 spot. Actually,
I mean, I've never been. I wouldn't. I'm assuming
we could know.
I mean, Kim Jong-un. I'm pretty sure he does it all on his own. Isn't that the whole thing? He pots 18 holes of golf for like a hole in one strike every single time, and he also does the labor in the entire country somehow.
Exactly,
impressive,
brother. He's different.
Please sponsor.
All I know is Kim Jong-un likes basketball. Shit.
And he is literally better than LeBron, as far as I know. That's a rumor. It's just that he is the LeBron James of Korea.
He is. He played with what's his name? The one guy in Chicago Bulls who was like a legend.
You're saying that as if I know basketball.
Yeah, but I know basketball. Oh my god!
Oh, but then you should know this.
I forgot his name. He's tattooed as hell and he got a lot of jewelry. God,
the guy that was like having a really bad childhood.
He was in Chicago. Oh my god!
I don't know.
Can you please search up LeBron James Chicago Bulls team?
LeBron James.
No, not James.
No, I was about to say
Michael Jordan. Why am I saying LeBron James?
I don't know. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls team.
Bulls team.
I got the team on my
90-50.
I got the name on my tongue.
Scott Pilgrim. Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
That's the guy I was thinking of. Yeah. He's had a horrible childhood.
And it is Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman went to North Korea and like actually played basketball with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I wonder if
Dennis Rodman is a character.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Well, but just by looking at him, he's a character.
Oh, no. He's on one. Actually, there's a song called Dennis Rodman.
I know. I was thinking about that song.
Dennis
as soon
Rodman.
As I heard it, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of my favorite like pop groups ever.
Yeah,
like Mansions. I fucking like the Black Bear and I love that era.
Isn't that the Tiny Meat Gang?
No, the Black Bear is in one Tiny Meat Gang song, but Black Bear is like an actually established artist. But he did Mansions with the guy that did Mike. I was about to say Mike Shinoda, but it doesn't matter. He did a thing with the guy that wrote. I took a pill in Ibiza. Tonight I was cool. Something to do.
Oh, I've heard that 2, 3.
Mike Posner. Yeah, Mike Posner and Black Bear. But that doesn't matter. They made a group called Mansions. Honestly, listen to it. It's such good albums.
Banger.
But they had a song called Dennis Rodman where they got Dennis Rodman to sing it.
But the conclusion of this part is
yes, it has nothing to do with
we would escape far and away.
I would aim for Maine. I'm not gonna lie. I would 100%.
You'd aim for Maine. I'd aim for Montana.
Yeah,
I'd be a Mormon. I would chill with.
I don't know if there's Mormons in Montana. You got. I mean.
Wyoming, Idaho.
You gotta go to Utah.
I mean, Utah's right there.
Utah is right there.
Honestly, I'd rather go to Montana.
Honestly, go to Colorado if you're in for a wheat thing. Weed's legal in Colorado.
I mean, there's plenty of Somalis in fucking what's it called, Minnesota as well. I could go to Minnesota.
There's a lot of Danes in Minnesota too.
Are there?
Yeah, that's like one of the big Dane states.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
in California, they literally have a Danish town.
Yes, they do in every single state. I lived where I lived in the U.S. Right? It's New York.
There's one called Copenhagen, but it's not actually.
I lived next to Copenhagen and Denmark, New York.
There's
Denmark, New York,
but
buddy.
there's no Danish people in Denmark, New York.
Well, at some point, surely.
Yeah, 200 years ago, maybe.
Yes, sure. California, as the fucking capitalistic shit state it is,
they do.
you know.
No, they actually have a town with
1800s
Danish
because it's
people.
marketable. It's California.
True, but
it's got Hollywood, bitch. I'm moving the mic like I'm yelling.
But there's actually Danish people. I'm not gonna lie. There is actually Danish people.
I mean, sure.
I want to go there then.
But we can go to whatever.
Yeah, going to California is kind of GG.
It's called what? No, it's called something. What's it called? Danish town in California. It's called something. It's called like Sunset or something. Shit. Is Santa Ines? No. So Solvang. It's Sunset. Sunset. I was thinking, yeah.
So Solvang.
Solvang, you deaf motherfucker. Solvang.
Oh, Solvang.
So just the Sun Alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sun Alley. We can go there and rate all the shitty non-Danish food and be like, this is really not it. And you guys are absolute abhorrent creatures for creating such monstrosities in front of my very eyes.
Facts. And it's all 1800s too.
1800s? No, it's
fucking... Look at the pictures. Look at the page.
Pictures? Well, yeah. They're just trying to make it look like, this has nothing to do with Denmark.
That is not Kong Snytol. That is not my Kong Snytol right
That is not nothing. They got a fucking windmill. As we got 3 of those here.
I mean, we got plenty of windmills.
Go to the but that's essentially Netherlands.
Yeah.
That is very Netherlands coded, and I think that's the issue with Americans. They're like, Dutch and Danish is the same fucking thing.
They're like, European.
Fuck you, first of all. You're a piece of shit, and I hope you choke on my fucking wiener bread, bitch.
Choke on my balls.
Well, I didn't want to go that far. I just choke on my Danish, you know what I mean? I hate that. I hate every second of that. But yeah. I don't know how we got to this part from Prison Escape.
I don't know either. To be honest, we're just waffling. But it's episode 9 is going to be a little bit. We need a waffle episode.
We need a waffle episode. Yeah. We have had. I'm not going to lie to everyone. I've had a fucking long week. I'm sure you've had a long week. We have recorded 2 episodes this week because of some scheduling issues.
Yeah.
So this one is very much just a.
We're just gonna fart this out.
We're just
we're shooting
don't
it
do
out.
that on camera.
Yeah, we're doing that. That's what we're doing. We're shooting it out.
I hate you.
We're shooting
You're
it
not
out.
my mom.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad. Yeah, I mean, this episode's a lot more freestyle-y because we're just having fun with it.
Yeah, freestyling is kind of fun.
It's been fun. We were 4 topics down. We're like, we'll talk about this shit. We'll figure it out. I mean, if we have to go to the next one. Right. It would be the go-to sandwich.
Yeah, but hey, I need to do a good segue. So,
lock the fuck in here, guys.
I'm logging in.
Eddie, he's fast asleep over there.
Eddie's
actually,
chilling.
While you do your little intro, I'm gonna pop in a video of Eddie.
All right, pop in a video of Eddie.
Yeah, keep going.
All right, so I'm conjuring from the deepest depths of my mind.
Okay.
A topic that will work, that Eddie will love subconsciously as well, which is what is your go-to sandwich?
As if I only hadn't said that 30 seconds ago. I'm sorry. What's my go-to sandwich?
Did you?
Yeah, I just asked you what your go-to sandwich is. But you were like, no, wait. You were like, no, wait, I gotta make a segue. I was like, okay. Sure, go ahead.
I actually didn't hear it.
No, it was a good segue though. I'll give you that much. But I don't. I love a bagel, but it has to be a bagel. I like it a bagel from New York. I can't do that accent.
Why are you so every time you do a European accent, it turns into Italian.
That was
I do it the bagel and the thing.
I've got to do your bagel in fucking New York, innit?
You do that fucking bagel. You put
I love to have a bagel in New York. I mean, honestly, I've had bagels in New York and I love them. I will literally give them my life if I could get a bagel right now with lox bread. And
but why? God, so rounded bagel.
You want a square one?
No, I'm just saying with the hole in the middle.
Is that what a bagel is? You don't know what a bagel is?
I do know what a bagel is, but I was just thinking, is the bagel the bread?
Yes.
Or the form?
Is
it the bread or the form?
It's the bread.
Well, so
And then
the
you
form
put
doesn't
stuff-
matter, so it's still a bagel even without the form.
No, because you can't. I'm like short-turning. You can't have a bagel without the like. It's both.
Well, is bagel the bread?
It's
the
both.
bread type, or is it the?
It's
the
how you
form?
prepare it. It's boiled.
So what if I don't cut the middle out of in a bagel? Is it still a bagel?
Do you know how to bagel? You don't cut the middle out of a bagel.
Listen, I've eaten plenty of bagels. I know what a bagel is. I just
No,
want to know.
clearly not.
Is it a bagel or not a bagel?
You think
because
people,
of the bread?
No, clearly you think people make a bun and cut the middle out of it. That's not how bagels are made. You make them into rings. You boil them. And then
I don't care how it's made. I just know how to eat it. I don't know how to make it. I know how to eat it.
I'm actually gonna commit a crime tonight.
But either bagels are banger. Bagels are banger. I've never had an American bagel though. Only native bagels.
I will say, like, there's the rumors that like New York has better bagels because of the water. No, because of water is a pretty big part of the bagel dough, right? And the New York water has some sort of fucking rats. Yeah, no, I'm happy we agreed on that because holy fuck, the rats over there.
There's no way their water's better.
It's not ratatouille, and he does not know how to make ratatouille. But no, the bagels in New York is probably without a doubt the best bagels I've ever had in my life. I would very, very easily go back if I had the money.
I mean, is the bread or the filling the best part?
It's everything. It's like the whole combination of it.
Isn't that nostalgia?
Oh, 100% it probably is. But I mean, I went to New York a couple years ago, and I still made sure that my one thing I had to do was to get bagels. So every morning I went down. Every morning I went down to get a fucking lox spread with scallions, bagel, and I probably had. I saw God. He was right in front of me. I was like, I took a bite and he's like, oh.
I mean, that is completely different from what my Danish bagel order is.
Oh, I mean, no. Bagels here suck.
Bagel order is so different.
Bagels here suck. Bagels here
no,
are not bagels.
they don't. Chili cheese bagels are banger.
No. Bagels here are not bagels. Bagels here are fucking frozen bullshit that they put in some stupid ass oven. Has nothing to do with bagels. The shit they put. No, they make that shit fresh. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I will assure you that the local Ahmed in a local deli in New York doesn't make it fresh.
No, of course, but that's not where you go.
But that's where the local deli is. Give me a bacon.
You go to get
the bacon, egg, and cheese.
You go to the deli to get the meat. You don't go to the deli to get the bagel.
You're still Italian. You go to the deli to get the deli to get the
my last name is basically Italian. That's not even close.
Okay, so what are mostly fair, so bagel is your go-to sandwich.
100%. Or a Philly cheesesteak. I fucking love a Philly cheesesteak.
That's what pisses me off. I haven't tried a Philly cheesesteak. I really need to.
Seems
like my kind of sandwich.
I would offer to make you one, but I just don't have the equipment. You need the equipment.
No, I'm pretty sure there's one place in Copenhagen somewhere. One obscure place.
I would love to try it with you. Because I want to judge that shit. If they have a good Philly cheesesteak,
but that's the thing. Like any type of American specific food in Denmark that is very niche, is always shit.
It's always shit. Well, it's not shit. It's just misunderstood. A lot of people think it's only about the grease and but no,
it's about making it fat.
People in America like there is a lot of shitty places, 100%, because there's a lot of places, right? That's how it is. But when you go to like a Philly cheesesteak place. Some of them are going to be ass. Some of them are going to be great. And the ones that are great, they focus on like the thickness of the meat, the quality of the cheese,
the tenderness of the meat as well.
Exactly. There are so many different components. And when you're here in shitty Copenhagen, actually I love Copenhagen, but in shitty Copenhagen,
when it comes to food,
the food here, which is funny.
The food here is Middle Eastern mostly, and Danish, and then a lot of Asian. That's like the three main ones.
But it is funny as us as Danes, because like in the culinary world, and I'm sure that sounds a little crazy, but we're like Denmark's a big fucking country in the culinary world. Yeah, we have a lot of bougie food. Per capita, we have the most Michelin restaurants.
Yeah, because Copenhagen has a lot of bougie food.
Yeah.
Bougie, rich food where you taste the essence of everything.
Oh my god, I want to go back to
this is what he loves. But I like the local, give me the local cuisine and some culture. I need that.
You want a 7-Eleven hot dog to have chili fucking mayonnaise in it. I need you to get the fuck out of this conversation. Eddie, go bite him. I'm sorry.
I'm going to keep quiet now for 2 seconds. Because
for 2 seconds, we're going to have a quiet word while I just, yap for a little bit, I suppose, because he's trying.
What do you woke up Eddie?
You woke up Eddie.
Oh.
Leave the little guy alone.
Wait, no, I'm actually sad. I'm working already.
That's okay.
Listen, okay, you fuck her.
Yeah, that's fine.
At the end of the day, no, bougie food is okay. Sure, you get an experience out of it. It's a whole thing. Yeah, whatever, whatnot. Whatever.
I mean,
I'd rather, at the end of the day, go to a local mom and pop shop who makes banger cultural food than I'll go to a fucking
banger
Michelin
cultural
restaurant.
food, and he goes to Ahmed's, gets a fucking durum.
The local good Ahmed makes a banger durum.
Yeah, but there's okay,
and the local, but now makes the crazy.
I mean, I'm not judging you. I'm just I don't yeah, sure. Makes a crazy banh mi, I suppose, by the sound of that.
She makes crazy batang chicken and then banger.
I do love that.
Like I know that no matter what, it's Asian, Middle Eastern, and Danish food that bangs in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
And then a lot of American fusions. So burgers,
I mean, I would love to open up like an American diner and do it right.
Ooh, American diner and karaoke bar.
Yeah, no, that's my dream. But I also want to open like American and Japanese together. I think you can make that work. If you put me in a kitchen, I think I can make that work. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's just California rolls and stuff like that.
But let's fucking look away from the California rolls and the fucking dipshit. I love a good California roll, but that shit's fucking whack.
How am I a dipshit for just saying the one American fusion?
No, I didn't mean to call you dipshit. Just like the.
Is it dipshit taste?
Yeah. No. I mean, you are one, but that's not important to this. No, but okay. I mean, enough about my sandwich because bagels far superior. Philly cheesesteaks great.
So my sandwich.
No, I have more. No, what's your sandwich, man? Give it to me.
It's kind of hard.
Actually, no, shut the fuck up.
It's kind of hard because
it is hard.
I honestly haven't really like my favorite sandwich is no matter what. It's very basic. But no matter what, I need melted cheese on it.
Okay.
I think everything is interchangeable. I just need melted cheese.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly think like grilled cheese. I think grilled cheese is fantastic. You put like two or three different types of cheese in that.
It's a quick sandwich. You're good to go. Boom, boom, boom. Done.
It doesn't fill you up, but
it does. Honestly, it's a good starter to the day.
If you do it with tomato soup, it's really good. That's a very American thing, I think, but that's wonderful. Like, if you feel a little sick, like you're a little stuffy in the nose, you're sitting in front of watching TV.
When I'm sick, when I'm kind of sick and I'm kind of like, I was about to say forkølet, as it's called.
You have a cold.
I have a cold, right? So the chicken soup all the way. Chicken soup immediately, and I'm good to go, and I'm healthy.
I just don't fuck with soup.
Mushroom soup?
No.
You can't tell me you don't fuck with mushroom soup.
I just don't fuck with
mushroom soup. Is the best soup that exists in the world.
I prefer eating my food, not drinking it.
We just had a discussion, literally, an hour ago about what soup is and what soup is not, and you don't like mushroom soup? Mushroom soup is a banger.
What I'm saying is, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't. I just prefer
to live
a life without it.
Huh?
I prefer to live.
Huh? What are you saying?
Interrogating me like this is SVU. Calm down, buddy.
Because
I didn't kill anybody.
A mushroom soup is so banger.
Okay. Is a mushroom soup thick? Because
it is.
The thing is, the way I grew up with the soup that I have received in my life. That sounds horrible. The food that I have gotten in my lifetime.
Your uncle? Yeah, I gotcha.
Ew, no. The soup that I've eaten in my lifetime is usually very watery, not blended.
Because you just have bad soup.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't fuck with soup. Because I've never had good soup.
A good mushroom soup.
I had a good miso soup at some point. That was wonderful. Yeah, and I had a really good soup at the restaurant I was at. The fancy
miso
one.
Soup. Miso is watery. I wouldn't even call miso a soup. I'd just call it miso.
But it's like a start. No, I mean miso is literally like a paste. So you just mix paste with water.
Exactly, but it's so light that it doesn't make the water.
But that's the
dense.
point of it. It's like
how dense is the water?
It's like an appetizer. It's like a palate cleanser. It's like an opener. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. All of it's an opener. No,
you think all soup is an opener?
No, I was about to run on it back. Mushroom soup is definitely a meal, and mushroom soup with mushrooms in it and variable vegetables.
Okay, do you know how to make
with bread too?
Do you know how to make it?
Yeah, kinda. But I need a YouTube video to refresh my mind.
That's fine. You don't think I do that every time I cook?
Yeah, I have to do that every time I cook.
Yeah, I mean,
but what I'm saying is, I got at a restaurant that was kind of high quality tier, and this was a banger.
No, I love to.
So good.
I would like to love soup because I love ramen, and I like the soup that's in ramen.
That's the worst kind. Okay, soup tier list real quick in my mind is
Okay.
we got soups that are made to be soups with nothing in it other than little stuff like meat.
But that is the most nonsensical description.
No.
Soups
That
make
is
to be
S tier.
soups.
No.
Listen, guys, I got a fucking whiteboard
No.
here. We're fucking.
Listen. We got S tier soups.
Okay.
That's that.
Sure.
Then we got A tier.
Non-existent.
Why are you a soup hater? He doesn't like soups.
No, I'm a soup hater because I've never had good soup, and I am still longing for the day that I have a soup. I'm like, this is great, and I would love to eat nothing else but this for now. But every time I eat a soup, I'm like, I wish I was eating anything else but this.
I mean,
That should maybe eat it.
That's so weird because I used to be a soup hater, but
Yeah.
I've grown and become a man.
And that's the thing.
Now I like soup.
I have nothing against soup. I just don't think. I think you're right. I don't think I've had good soup. But nonetheless, what the fuck does that have to do with your sandwich?
All right. So my sandwich is soup.
Oh my god! It's like a hot dog is a sandwich type fucking argument, even though it's way worse.
No, I said it. I said I'm pretty sure like a good Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, the whole thing started because you said no. The whole thing started because you were like, I like a good simple sandwich, and I was like a grilled cheese sandwich,
Yeah, you
and
just
you
went
with tomato soup, and then you were like soup, and I was like soup, and I was like no fuck soup, and then the whole thing, you know.
No, but honestly, yeah, it's just what bangs is like any sandwich. Yeah, like I said before, yeah. So
Any sandwich
with cheese.
Any sandwich in
With
the
cheese.
world. All of them.
Any
are good.
sandwich with melted cheese.
My favorite sandwich is a burger.
I don't like cold sandwiches.
My favorite sandwich is a burger.
That's
I'm getting them heated tonight. This is the anger episode. We're getting all of it out. Where's Eddie?
this might
Eddie,
just be
you're missing in the
actually this might just be a Patreon episode we're gonna save because what the fuck I'm about to cuss out. I'm gonna go
okay.
mad.
Fine.
Don't
fine,
ever
fine.
in your life
I
say
said that. I said on. I mean, okay. Actually, no. Let me preface you one thing here.
Yeah.
A burger, right? Burger bun. No. Calm down, buddy.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Deep breath. A burger. Just in the most primary state of it, right?
Yeah.
It is a burger bun.
Mm-hmm.
A burger, fucking the actual burger. You know,
We
the
got
patty.
bread, we got meat, we got vegetables. Yeah.
And let's break it down to the most sincere thing, right? So burger bun, meat, burger bun, right? That's a burger.
I'm ready for this day.
What if you replace the burger bun with with toast? Then I think it's a sandwich and not a burger anymore.
How dare you? You're talking about burger like it's a game. Like it's a fucking game.
But it totally is. That's a sandwich now. You
Listen, buddy.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I never thought about that, but that's 100% a sandwich. If you replace the burger buns with fucking sandwich bread, it's a sandwich. Yeah.
Shut up. He talked about my.
Are you crying?
This is my favorite food you're talking about.
Okay, fair. You know, nonetheless, actually, what was your favorite sandwich?
I can't look right now because I have doused my ass, but
You got douse in your eyes?
Doused my
What did you do, you idiot?
I'm so dumb.
Okay, so first of all, if you ever want to do douse, don't put it up in your eyes. That's
Oh
a
my
really
god, I
good
can't
starter.
see right now. You know what? I'm gonna be a blind for this.
You're gonna be blind for the rest of it. I mean, actually, all you have to do is say what your favorite sandwich is, and then we have to go to the binge corner.
I've said it 20 million times.
You said grilled cheese, buddy.
And
That's
then
boring
you
as
ruined
fuck.
it by you called burger a sandwich,
I did, yeah.
and I cried.
That's fair. You know what, guys? You know what that leaves us?
Just segue to the next one, man. Stop.
Time for the binge corner.
The binge corner.
So, to initiate this binge corner, we have Eddie.
Eddie started off first. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, Eddie, you're I'm trying to get the mic to you, buddy. What's your take?
Wait, I think this is easier. Wait, I'll give it a second. That's Eddie's take.
That's honestly, furious take.
Yeah.
I didn't know you fucked with that show.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Why would you say that as bad?
Animal Planet is not that bad. David Attenborough is a treasure.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've seen it live. Eddie honestly hates that guy for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, David Attenborough doesn't speak for the animals. He speaks for us.
Facts. That's what he's been saying. That's what he's been on for a bit, actually. But yeah, so we're on the binge corner, and I've got
a big one.
You got a big one.
You got a big one. And for the binge corner, I've got Love, Death, and Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots. I don't know why I had to say it that way, but I had to.
Love, Death, and Robots.
We got Love, Death, and Robots.
Shit just aired barely.
The fourth season.
Yeah, the fourth season barely dropped a week ago. I've watched all of them as soon as they came out.
Yeah. I watched most of them, but this is your binge corner, so I think I'm going to let you have the opinions.
No, we can go back and forth on it.
Okay,
it's like
sure.
Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, we've watched throughout the years.
Yeah, no, 100%. Every time it came out, it was usually after watching Black Mirror for some reason.
Yeah, because it always mashed up on the same time.
They're like tied in a sense, but I feel like that's unfair to Love, Death, and Robots.
It's not, though, because it's anthologies based on sci-fi mostly.
Okay,
so that's why they compete.
Genre-wise, they're definitely in the same ball game. Yeah, actually, maybe you're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
One's animated and one's live action.
Yeah.
But it's the same principle.
Sure.
At a certain extent.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay.
And the only thing that's fucked is that Love, Death, and Robots have this weird thing that one season they hit, one season they hit, and then one season they ugh. Like it goes back and forth like ping pong.
Yeah.
First season was a banger.
I remember the first season very fondly, at least.
Yeah, because
I don't remember
it was 18
from it.
episodes, and it was a new thing.
It was a new
like thing. It was like you just hit that, and you're like, oh, that shit is good.
But it's like the euphoria of a new show always hits better. I feel like.
Yeah, but the thing about
unless you're The Office.
I mean, yeah,
because the first season sucks.
Yeah, but the Office never hit for me.
That's crazy.
But with Love, Death, and Robots, it's the reason why it's good is because it's an anthology in every season. Mm-hmm. So a season isn't defined by every episode. It's defined per good episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, what would your criteria for a good season of Love, Death, and Robots be? Would it be more than 50% is good? Would it be more than 60% is good? 70%?
That would be that every episode has either a art style that compels me, a story that compels me, or a narrative that compels me. Like, I need something to compel me in every aspect. And they do it differently in each season. In season 1, they have plenty that... I'm not going to sit here and like just talk about all of them.
Sure.
The specific episodes, because I don't have them pulled up.
No,
but I know that in every season there's incredible episodes.
But then there's this
and
meme,
there's bad episodes,
right? Where like you linked in the doc, which is the first season's best, second season's worst somehow.
Exactly.
Third season's best, second season's worst.
But it's worse in the way that season 2 didn't have that many good episodes, so that's why it went worse.
Okay, but I don't think this season's like the new one. I don't think it's bad.
It is. It is. It's bad in the sense that, okay, people who actually love the series, I didn't really think about it. I was just like, Love and Death and Robots is going to come out whenever it's going to come out. Sure, I didn't wait for it, right? But people have been waiting for this for 3 years, and
I guess that's fair. So you have high expectations, and I mean the worst killer for any sort of thing is high expectations. If you have too high expectations, it's gonna be bad. I feel like.
I mean, yeah, but there's one episode that is disgustingly a disrespect to anyone.
I mean, it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers one.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, big time.
I
do
Can't Stop
agree
Now one.
Yeah, no, Can't Stop.
That's disgusting.
It's such a good song. I grew up with that song. The song means a lot to me. It's a lot of my youth, like Red Hot Chili Peppers in general. And I still thought this episode was. I remember watching it and I was like, "What is this?" It's very much like, "What am I watching? Is this a music video for like Red Hot Chili Peppers? Like, what is this?"
I was so annoyed when I went halfway through it. I was like, "Wait, there's no way this is just a concert." There's no way.
Yeah, no. I was actually waiting for something to happen. I was like, something crazy has to happen. And the person I was watching it with didn't know Red Hot Chili Peppers, so she was even more confused. Exactly. She was like, "What are we?" Because she suggested watching Love, Death, and Robots. I was like, "Yeah, sure, So we watched the first 4 episodes, and I think we ended on the Can't Stop. We were like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?"
And again, you spent 5 minutes on it, so it's not the end of the world. But like,
but that's the thing with Love, Death, and Robots. Okay, that's the thing about Love, Death, and Robots is usually I just go through all of it and I don't think about stopping because you just get caught up in the anthology of various different animated styles and narratives and whatever not, you just get caught into it.
Which is what I love about it, which is maybe why I don't think the season's so bad.
Yeah.
Because I love the animation. The animation is very important to me.
Yeah, but the animation was good in some episodes. But the fact is, what made it disappointing was the fact that it wasn't that bingeable. And anthologies.
I stopped halfway through, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And usually they're so bingeable.
Yeah.
Like if I ever see, like when I first saw Love, Death and Robots, the second one I binged it immediately because this is so bingeable. Like of course I'd watch every episode because I want to see something different every time.
Yeah.
It's like TikTok but Netflix. When it comes to like good content, it's like good content TikTok.
Yeah.
You see something different every 15 minutes.
But like yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I also think we have very different ideas of what good animation is. I mean, like at least what are preferable animation? Because I mean, you like the CGI thing a lot, right?
But yeah, we have preferable ones, but I think we both appreciate the same level.
100%.
But definitely, like I more care about like the Spider Rose episode and the Swarm episode.
Which is interesting because those are my least favorite ones.
Those are I love those ones.
Especially the Spider Rose one. I actually kind of thought that was kind of whack.
The Spider Rose one is better actually in story, the novel itself. I've read the novel before I saw the episode.
I've read the novel, so
the
I'm
literary
a
version
novelist. I know how to read. Okay, buddy, fine.
But they knocked it out of the park with the animation, though. I loved it.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. It is good. I just always feel less attached to where they try to mimic real life, rather than the one where they get creative with the art style.
I love both, but I love CGI more because I think I have a weird attachment.
You can watch fucking actual movies. You don't have to watch animated shit.
That's not what it's about. What it's about is the fact that we can push the limits on technology to show real life human stuff.
Welcome, guys. We're back to the fucking AI talk every single time again. This guy's been spamming me with fucking Google AI shit, and I've been...
Oh my! The Google AI shit is just like that's creepy. Those reels.
Yeah. Also,
get me out of this dream where he told me to get a that's
but creepy. Also, I will say it. Well, first of all, the emotion of like an actual actor is severely lacking in those clips.
In what clip? No, in those clips.
The clips you sent me, like it's so obvious. It's like
it's so obvious, but it's still.
It's obvious. It's fake. It's not obvious. It's AI. It either could be a horrible actor or it could be real, and that's the scary part because it could be real. You know. But nonetheless, I don't know. I love Death and Robots. I think the new season is fine. I like that. I think my issue with it is maybe that like it's very clear they redo stuff.
Well, they use the same studios. I don't have anything against that. I don't know why you do when you love you say you love the animation, but then you're against them using the same animation studio.
I think maybe it's just the stories I don't vibe as well with. I don't know. Because I agree with you. It's
gotta be the narrative that you're wrong with.
I think it is hypocritical of me. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like like when we saw the little, like with the zombie apocalypse in season 3 or 2, I don't remember which one it is, but where the mini one.
Yeah.
I love that episode. And then when I saw it with the alien one in the new...
That didn't hit that much?
It didn't hit because I was like not as mesmerized with the fact that this was a really cool idea. It just felt like a reused idea that they'd done before.
But that's just
like, we could
do
those aliens. I'm like, okay, but...
So you just want them to do it one time and then that's it?
I want original stuff more than anything. I want...
So something new every time?
Yeah, no, that's literally what I want.
Well, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
When it comes to
they did that with
stuff?
the first season, but then my take is stop doing more seasons because then it feels like a cash grab to me.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. We have totally different. I think you can definitely expand on the various original works and then make them better than just stopping it.
I think you can do that if it's a meaningful concept, but the
the anthologies of different animations doing crazy stuff is meaningful.
I don't know, that specific one with the small mini versions of people, like the mini zombie apocalypse and the mini alien apocalypse. Let's just call it that to make it easy.
Yeah.
It just felt like the alien thing felt so flat to me because you know how it's going to end. You know it's going to be the exact same premise. You know there's nothing new about this whole thing other than the
animation itself and the way they made it. It's amazing. That's why. That's what's enjoyable.
And maybe if I watched the behind the scenes of how they made it, I would feel differently.
Oh my god, why am I sounding like the artist now?
I don't know. But like, I don't know.
Damn. So now you're the AI guy. And
ew, don't ever put me in that fucking
You're getting
thing.
that title now.
Please don't do that.
Give me something original every time.
Yeah, no, I like original.
Well, you can have original artwork and work on it throughout the process.
You can. And I think I just think it's important to tell a meaningful story, and I think they did that with the zombie. I don't think they did that necessarily as much with the alien, because it just became very much the same used concept.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah,
but the matter of the fact is that throughout season 1, which was better, of course, because it had 18 episodes,
which is crazy.
Like we can see right here how it differs from the IMDb.
You tried. It's okay. But yeah, the IMDb.
Yeah, the IMDb. Like they're like you can see how the difference is between the second season to the fourth season.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth season is dog. The first one is the worst one, of course, because that's the canned stuff now.
Yeah,
that's the Red Hot Chili Peppers one.
The fourth one?
Yeah, no, the first one, 5.3.
That's not the first one.
That is the first one.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
No.
I'll bet my right leg it is.
We're gonna love Death and Robots here. I'm trying to look at my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is actually. Yeah, you're right.
And that is the worst one. Yeah, and that's why it got They got the worst rating in every season.
Honestly, understandably so. That shit was fucking whack.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
As a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, that shit was fucking whack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Second episode got got 5.7, but I think the hate transferred on to like disappointment.
I mean, what was the second even?
The second is the Close Encounters of the Minigun. That's the one you didn't like.
Yeah,
that's the mini alien one.
I do agree. I think it fell flat because they'd done it once before. Like yeah.
Yeah, but I think that hate derived from the first one. If the first one was good,
you expect the same from the second one, and it's just the same. I don't know. It just they don't change it. It doesn't matter. I don't want to talk too much about it. It didn't hit with me. Exactly. Spider Rose you liked. I thought the idea was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought, hey, they did the same thing with a different theme and a different story, and it's funny. It's just funny to look at, and it's 5 minutes at a time, and it's a lot of weight they put into it, and I love it.
And then you have 400 Boys, which I haven't seen this one. I don't know. Let's
go back to the thing. 400 Boys, I didn't enjoy myself.
Which is episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4.
No, 3.
Episode 4.
That one got a lot. That one really good reviews actually. 8. It's the highest one of the season. 8,
yeah.
Besides episode 8.
People like it. It's the one you remember. You don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't know. You don't remember clearly.
Yeah, but now it's the season 2 one. There's an episode there that is the exact same art style.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't remember. But okay.
But it's the same art style, and it's fine. It's just another story. The same. Like it's the same. Like I don't know if you would like it or not.
Maybe not. Yeah,
because I think you'd like it maybe because the narrative is deeper. There's actually a narrative that is changing. So it's another narrative, but same art style. I didn't fuck with it because the other large thing
I don't think I've seen. It doesn't ring a bell for me really.
Yeah, the other large thing is good.
Golgotha,
bad. That's short as well.
The Screaming of the Tyrannosaur. We watched that before recording this episode. I thought it was cool. It wasn't crazy. I think the one that you pointed out was How Seek Got Religion.
Oh yeah, and that one too.
That's the
second one.
I actually thought, and again, I love that style of animation. I thought that was cool. I thought that was really
it's
cool.
Good cartoonish style.
Smart Appliances. It did not get good reviews, but I thought that was a cute little thing.
It did. It got.
Oh, is that the 8 one?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Got it. I'm surprised the Spider-Rose got that bad reviews.
Yeah, the internet's with me. That shit was whack.
People don't like sci-fi no more.
No, actually, no. It got 6. Sorry, the Appliances one.
Oh,
so that didn't get good. I think if you, I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute, the little stop motion claymation thing.
I liked it. A little fun something. A little funny fun.
And for he can creep. I really liked for the animation.
For he can creep. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm being honest now. Okay, I don't like cats.
You don't like cats?
I don't like cats.
Okay.
That's why I got a doggy here. I don't like cats.
That's fair. But like cats mythologically are very viewed within spirits. Like it's a lot of like the witches and cats and the whole
ancient Egypt civilization.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it made sense with like the cat having a deal with the devil.
It did make sense. I'm just not for cats that much.
That's fair.
I did fuck with the
art style is beautiful.
Yeah,
honestly, beautiful. Definitely. Which again I think is the main purpose of most of these. I feel like it's the art style.
No, to a certain degree, because the ones I mostly remember is the Bad Traveling one from season 3. Yeah, I think that's the one that got the most rating, 8.7. That's
from season 3.
Season 3, episode 2. 8.7. That is Bad Traveling. I'm gonna bet on that right now. I'm not sure.
It is.
It is. Yeah. And that's the best one because that's literally
shit.
that animation style that I love.
Okay.
Which is like him. There's that crab on that ship. If you remember.
Barely. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah.
But that's narrative, world building, and everything within 20 minutes, and they did it so perfectly. They did it so well. And I wish I could get a whole movie on the world of Bad Traveling. Like it's so good.
Okay. Yeah. But again, I agree in the sense that I feel like that's almost what a lot of this feels like. It feels like pilots to things that could be bigger.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Where some of them hit where you're like, this is a cool universe. I want to explore this more. And then they don't do it. And I think that's kind of, I feel teased sometimes. Where like sometimes you view an episode, you're like, I want to know more, and then you never get more. And then you get more of mini horror shit where they are fucking invaded by aliens. You're like, fuck you. That's not what I wanted.
Why do you think that I got? We've got.
You want to go down?
We need to get little buddy down, maybe. You want to get down? Or he just want to get touched.
We got like 10 minutes left of the episode, so yeah, he's chilling for now. I think.
But what I want to say is as a closing statement. Closing statement. Closing statement is the fact that, it feels like all the good episodes that I love is just pilot to something greater, which is the reason why that, oh my God, I would love... That's the reason why I read, like, when I watched Swarm the first time and when I watched Spider Rose and stuff, like, I read Bruce Sterling's, like, whole fucking book on the whole universe.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much world building and lore they take from different novels. And I wish they just did more with Bad Traveling, which is Neil something. I forgot his name, but Neil something. I wish they got his part. But anyways, it's built on a lot of world building, and they didn't do that much on season 4, and they fucked it up by not really knowing their audience when it came to season 4.
Oh, that's your take. They don't know the audience.
They didn't know the audience, and also because the director was split between making that and Secret Leveling. He did,
but it's a different director every time. Isn't
it? Same director.
All of them?
No. Same director did season 4.
Okay.
And he did Secret Level, the one that I showed you.
The one you showed me.
With all the gaming genres, which is anthology as well. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna think personally that he split his attention to 2 projects, and it just became this. You know. Okay. Half this, half that.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the rating? I guess at the end of the day. 5. For season 4 specifically. 5?
5.
What would you rate the show as a whole?
The show as a whole, I'd give a strong 7.
7? Okay.
But season 3, I'll give a good 8. Season 3 is my season. Season 1 is my other season. But
season 1 has a lot bigger sample size, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but season 3 is season 3 I loved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my BingeCast of this episode is very tiny because like last week we also talked about Another Round, which was your BingeCast, but we had both seen it, so we had feelings about it. Mine for this week is Creepcast. It's a YouTube podcast. So fuck you. We're doing another fucking podcast, man.
Okay, no. But we love Creepcast.
Creepcast is really good. It's Wendy Goon, the king of like long form content of like just things that you can fall asleep to.
Putting a video on and sleeping.
Exactly. And he has a podcast with Meat Canyon, who is a goated voice actor, if we're being honest here.
A goated fucking animator as well.
That too. They're both incredibly talented. They have a show where they read like internet horror stories, like Reddit horror stories, r/no sleep, old creepypastas, Jeff the Killer type thing. But I specifically want to, put 2 episodes, I suppose, out there. Well, I mean, it's 3 episodes, but 2 different stories. One called Spire in the Woods is the new one. They're very worried that it'll be taken down because there's like a bunch of copyright things about that story that doesn't hold up very well.
The Michael Scorsese.
Exactly. That's the rumors, at least, is that there's going to be a movie by Michael Scorsese. He's interested in doing that. Who knows? But yeah, so they read Spire in the Woods. Honestly, I was glued to the screen. It's 7 hours long.
Being glued to the screen in 7 hours is great.
It was so amazing. It was such a good story. And then also Baraska. And Baraska is both of them are with a huge warning, but especially Baraska.
What is the warning?
you have to be ready for some very uncomfortable scenes.
What is uncomfortable? Like, are we talking graphic or are we talking
just like,
words?
Especially Baraska is like abuse and also, you know, the rougher part of abuse that
okay.
It's a very, very rough story, but it's a very, very good story.
So if you like horror,
it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
They're honestly, and I'm a big horror guy. I love horror. It's very important to me. Shit's scary as fuck.
Yeah. I've given up on the horror part of my life because I don't feel like any horror really hits narratively.
And I think that's the issue. There are way too few good horror movies. I think a lot of it becomes this
slop.
Wah! You know, like jump scary type shit where you're like, this doesn't.
I'm a demon.
You want to be scared by the story, not by the effects or the moments. You like
suspense,
not moments specific. Like the suspense has to be scary, not the actual jump scare of it all. Like Saw, it's just like gore. I'm not a big gore guy, but I mean gore is horror, right? But I'm not a big gore guy. I think
gore horror.
Yeah, big time.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was slasher.
But slasher is also a horror. But slasher and gore are two different things. They're in the same boat. I'm 100% sure. It's a lot of blood and there's a lot of things. But like slasher usually had like one villain, like Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
Jason Voorhees was actually kind of scary when I was younger.
Exactly. When you were younger, these movies were really scary. Yeah. Texas Chainsaw was scary too. And you watch that shit now and you're like, this sucks.
The only horror movie that actually hit was The Conjuring.
And I fully agree. But when did you watch it?
13.
Exactly. Same. No, same. Like back then, that shit was goated. If you watch that now, it is playing all the tropes, and I think it's because it kind of created a lot of the tropes because it is a pretty monumental horror movie. It's one of the first horror movies where the story is scary, but they also do this shitty fucking. It becomes silent for 5 seconds and then the jump scare comes. Yeah. Bullshit, right?
But religious scary is always scarier. It depends on how you grew up, but religious scary is always scarier.
No, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think always, but it can easily relate
when
to
you grow up like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, Creepcast for me is definitely a big shout out. Not that they need me to do that, but
shout us out.
Yeah, honestly, Creepcast, Winnigoon, I would.
Yeah, we join.
Oh, I would love to read it. Honestly, we talked about doing that at some point. Not a Creepcast thing where we read a story and we like try to voice act it out for fun. Like that could be fun.
Do that.
That could be a fun Patreon episode in the future, or a anniversary thing. Who knows? But yeah, so we've kind of reached the end of the episode. I honestly feel like we've got the time. Eddie is basically falling asleep.
Yeah, Eddie's done for, and I'm also done for.
I'm also done for.
Please go.
2 episodes a week is rough. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna try to keep the schedule. We just rushed it right now. One episode a week. For the guys out there and the women and all the people.
For the guys, the gals, and non-binary pals. Exactly.
Hit them with it.
Hit them. I stole that from somewhere else, but yeah.
Please go out there and do rate our Spotify channel. Go listen to us there.
Yeah. If you're an audio listener, please do that.
Please do that.
Highly appreciate it. Helps us a lot.
Support us anywhere you can. Apple Music, everything else, and on YouTube as well.
Honestly, just like the video and subscribe.
Like the video, subscribe, and comment.
If you like it, comment. I will personally reply to you with a sarcastic little fun fact about a squirrel. I suppose.
Okay,
I'm committing to that.
Every time you comment about something, he's gonna comment a bird name. He's gonna comment a
bird name. Every time you comment on this specific video, I'm commenting a bird name to you back to you, and you're gonna have to figure out what the fuck is whether it's real or not. I guess I'm gonna come up with it. Just have the fun of it. Fuck it.
All right.
But yeah. Have a wonderful evening, guys. It's been a fucking joy. Goodbye. Eddie's also saying goodbye. He's a tired motherfucker.